All right, so today's little mini lesson is going to be about the chamber hand. It's also going to be more of a discussion. With the chamber hand, I see a lot of confusion, not just in my own style or in my own studio, but within other styles and studios too. And it's one of the things I am most passionate about. So first, let's talk about where a lot of people think the chamber hand is coming from. So you bring the chamber hand back whenever you do a punch, and some people think, oh, I'm bringing the chamber hand back in order to do that punch, so that way I'm generating power into my punch. Great. Another reason is I'm practicing my chamber hand, so my elbow's guiding the punch, and my lines of power are neater and cleaner. Great. And then another one is maybe I'm bringing my chamber hand back to get ready to punch because it develops tension in that arm to make it snap like a rubber band whenever I do that punch. Great. All those are great concepts when you're first learning the punch. They're developing the muscle, they're developing the lines of power, and they're developing you on how to do your hip action. But when you get into an advanced rank, you're not going to fight people with that chamber hand back there. So it just kind of becomes a drill that you do at the beginning of class. So why do a chamber hand even after you learn all the fighting? I think part of the problem with the chamber hand nowadays is people forgot where it came from. The original, I guess, translation of the chamber hand is hikite, which is the pulling hand. So am I pulling my body into that punch? Well, I think we need to take it a little step further and look at how martial arts, or the definition of martial arts, it's a combat, it's a self-defense. We're fighting other people in a close hand range. So I'm probably pulling someone else. This hand is never meant to be empty. So yeah, whenever you first start fighting, you have the guard, but eventually you're going to transition into this because you're grabbing someone, you're pulling them into that strike. So that's the purpose of the chamber hand. So whenever we're doing our punches or our pommel strikes or our eye gougge strikes or anything that we're doing from there, even our low blocks or our inside blocks or our high blocks, every single one of our techniques has this whole idea of a chamber hand. And all of our original thinkings about it is not what you think. Idea behind it and how I think we should start training is you have someone, either their wrist, their arm, uniform, clothes, hoodie, whatever, and you're pulling them into that strike. Not only is that going to make your strike stronger because it's like two cars coming at each other really fast, but for smaller people in fight situations, when you can't get out and you have to get in close, pulling yourself towards the bigger opponent or pulling the opponent closer to you is going to cause more power into your strike. So the whole idea of that chamber hand, or the hikite, is grabbing something and pulling. It's the pulling hand. It's never meant to be empty. So that's just a little bit of a discussion about that. Kind of wanted to cover it. It's one of the things I'm passionate about. So I challenge you guys to kind of go out there and look at some of the different strikes you have, whether it's the low blocks or the high punches, center punches, however, and see how you can morph that chamber hand into a grab. And then we'll just kind of go from there and see what you guys think. And definitely comment below if you have any other ideas on it. That's how we do our chamber hands here. We're going to start developing drills in order to get that as well. So I'll show you guys some videos hopefully later in the week on how that would work for simple things like high punches or jabs or a basic palm heel strike. But there you go. There's the chamber hand explained. If you have any questions, definitely comment below, and have a wonderful rest of your day.